Welcome into Live in the Bay. We have a great show for you today. Coming up, we celebrate a literary milestone with TheaterWorks Silicon Valley, marking Jane Austen's 250th birthday with a charming holiday sequel to Pride and Prejudice. And our holiday gift guide with Comcast Xfinity is here. They'll share the hottest tech gifts of the season, from sleek smartphones and tablets to cutting-edge wearables. We've got the tech for everyone on your list. Then a powerful story of hope and impact. We'll hear from Make-A-Wish Greater Bay Area and Wish Ambassador Milan, whose life-changing wish to visit Paris continues to inspire. Plus, we're bringing the flavor. Sunset Cantina joins us in studio. We're learning how to assemble festive tamale favorites, and we're mixing up batch margaritas, perfect for holiday entertaining. There's so much happening today on Live in the Bay. Welcome into Live in the Bay. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Jessica Wills. Happy Tuesday, everyone. The countdown is on. We are just 9 days away from Christmas. Can you believe it? I'm so excited. I know that means lots of festivities are on the horizon, and we have so many gift ideas, some fun holiday ideas today, so we have a great show lined up for you as always. But before we get to our guests, let's get you caught up on any headlines that you may have missed with In Case You Missed It. All right, for most people, you can't have a Christmas tree without your favorite ornaments. That's unless you're embracing the latest trend, the naked tree. Minimalist Christmas trees that have very few decorations have become hot on social media, and celebs are posting pictures of their naked trees. And some of those celebs include Victoria Beckham, Khloe Kardashian, and Julianne Moore. The trend has divided the internet, of course. Those who like the naked tree say it's elegant and clean, and those who don't like it claim it goes against Christmas tradition of collecting ornaments over the years and the nostalgia of decorating the tree. But I actually did this last year, and really I put the tree up and it was just all white lights, and I just loved it so much. I was like, you know what? I'm just going simple this year. So I did that last year, and this year I did only red bows. So there's different lengths of the bows. There's little short bows, there's long bows, and then a great big bow on the top of the tree. And I love this kind of like simplicity. I don't know, I was like, I don't want to add any ornaments, so I'm on the trend of the naked tree. I love this. A little simplicity, I think, this year is what's needed. All right, well, the Vatican officially kicked off the Christmas season with the lighting of a towering holiday tree in St. Peter's Square. Take a look. The 82-foot spruce was brought in from South Tyrol, a northern Italian region near the Austrian border, and the ceremony featured a band and choir performing in traditional local dress. A life-size nativity scene was also unveiled, inspired by architectural elements from Italy's Campania region, highlighting classic figures and regional design. The festivities mark the start of the Vatican's Christmas events leading up to Christmas Eve Mass and the Pope's traditional address. This holiday season also closes the Jubilee year, opened by the late Pope Francis and concluded by his successor, Pope Leo. And while I like a simple tree in my house, I think anywhere in public, the bigger the better. So be it, you know, anywhere in the city, in hotels. I love, love, love all the decorations and all the trees that I'm seeing everywhere. It's one of my favorite things to do during the holiday is check out all the festive trees. All right, well, more than 1,000 couples came together in Washington, D.C. to break a festive record. That record, most kisses under a mistletoe. This happened on Saturday. A total of 1,435 couples held up mistletoe and kissed their partner for 5 seconds to earn the Guinness World Record. And that shattered the last record of 480 couples back in 2019. This is so cool. Although to hold the Guinness record, I feel like they should have kissed a little bit longer than 5 seconds, right? That's so quick. but the number of people is what they were going for, so they definitely shattered that record. So much fun. All right, and speaking of kissing, George Clooney says he will no longer be doing kissing scenes in films anymore. In a recent interview, Clooney says he had a conversation with his wife Amal and that his age ruled out any further kissing roles. The 64-year-old has starred in several romantic movies throughout his career, including the 2022 film Ticket to Paradise with Julia Roberts. And in that particular film, Clooney recalled a director criticizing a kissing scene where it led to him and Roberts doing 80 takes to finalize it. So George and Amal have been married since 2014 and share 2 children. I think this is kind of a fair agreement to come upon, right? He's 64. He's done so many kissing scenes. And that last time, Julia Roberts and him are really good friends, actually, in real life. And so maybe he was like, you know what? This is just too awkward. So I can see him coming to that decision. There's plenty of kissing scenes we have from George Clooney, though, in all of his movies to enjoy, right? All right, well, 'tis the season to shop and shop local. Makers Market is the Bay Area's go-to destination for unique handcrafted gifts, from jewelry and apparel to home goods and specialty foods. They carry unique items that will really make every celebration a special moment. And Bailey Evans from Maker Market showed me some of the best gifts Bay Area creatives have to offer. Take a look. Happy holidays, Bailey.
Happy holidays, Jessica.
I'm so excited to learn a little bit more about Makers Market. Tell me what you guys are all about.
Makers Market is a local retailer that was founded in San Francisco in 2014, and we now have grown to 4 Bay Area locations, plus an online presence. And we specialize in carrying handcrafted goods from artists both across the country and from here in the Bay Area.
Yes, and you guys really want to highlight things that are made right here in the U.S. and celebrate all of our local artists. Why is that so important for you guys?
There are so many amazing creative things that people are doing both in the Bay Area and in communities across the country that we want to highlight those unique handcrafted goods that you're not going to find in big box stores. These are things that are made by your neighbors in your community.
Yeah, and that's so special, right? You get to celebrate people that are in the community, their hard work and their creativeness and craftiness, and I think that that makes everything so, so special. We brought an incredible array of things today, and I'm excited to go through them. Why don't we start over here?
Sure. So for the guys in your life, if you're shopping for the holidays, men can be kind of tricky. I know I always struggle with the men in my life. So we wanted to call out some of our favorite books that we have. If you guys have sports fans, this Ballparks Past and Present makes a really beautiful coffee table book. Or if they have it on their bucket list to visit all those ballparks, why not make it kind of a journal activity?
Fun.
We also carry men's apothecary items and, you know, kind of travel goods as well. So, you know, men aren't always going out and buying themselves cologne. This could be a really nice gift for someone you know would appreciate it.
I feel like these look so luxe too, and these will be so pretty, you know, on the counter, on the coffee table. So I love that.
Yes.
What else are we jumping to?
Next, obviously, holiday season is all about hosting, bringing friends and family together, and you'll want to have some nice accessories that you can use to serve your food. So whether you're doing coffee and tea or, you know, little snacks, chips and dips, things like that, we've got these really beautiful clay, ceramic, and hardwood trays as well, both made from local makers.
Yes, again, I was just going to say local makers, like knowing that this is coming from people right here in our community, I feel like it makes it just so special to get these, know that you're supporting and that you're really just helping out people right here, and you get these beautiful items. I love it. Okay, what else do we have?
Lastly, we have a few items from our apothecary section. We have so many soaps and candles in the store that when people come in, they go, what is that scent? I have to have it. So I called out some of our special holiday favorites. I love this cranberry fig soap from a company called P&D Botanicals. They're out of the Aptos area, and it's just such a beautiful, fragrant experience every time you wash your hands.
It's beautiful.
We've also got, you know, bath soaks for, you know, after just like a long day of holiday shopping.
Yes.
It's nice to just come home and have a little relaxing
Really
moment.
quickly, I want to get to this because you said it's been a bestseller, the shirt over here. Tell me a little bit about that.
Our top selling item has been this sweatshirt right here. It says, I'm only talking to my dog today. And I feel like we've all had those kind of days.
Yeah.
So it's such a relatable, funny little gift.
Bailey, where can people find you guys and shop all these amazing goodies?
Yeah, so we have 4 locations in the Bay Area. As I said, we've got Lafayette, Mill Valley, Santana Row in San Jose, and Napa. And then we also have our website, makersmarket.us. And you can also check out our local artist street fairs. We've got 2 more through the end of December, so find that on our website.
And those street fairs, of course, will have so many gift selections. Those last-minute shopping, you know you got to pick up something. That's a good place to stop by. The information's on their website. Head to makersmarket.us. All right, chocolate lovers, this one is for you. December 16th is National Chocolate Covered Anything Day, the ultimate excuse to dip, drizzle, and dunk just about everything in chocolate. Yum, sounds delicious. From fruit and pretzels to cookies and confections, this day is to celebrate the magic that happens when chocolate meets, well, anything. You're breaking out a chocolate fountain or picking up a box of chocolate dipped treats. Today is all about indulging your sweetest cravings. And that is going to lead us right into today's chocolatey question of the day. We want to know what's the weirdest thing you've ever dipped into chocolate and ate it, of course. Go ahead and scan that QR code or go to our social media pages at Instagram and Facebook to send us your answers. We would love to hear from you. And for me, okay, I was out on a shoot one day and I was at a county fair, and one of the rooms there was the bug room. It just had giant size bugs, real life bugs, everything bugs. And so one of the stations in there was a station of crickets, and some of them were just dried and seasoned. Think of like sunflower seeds, how they're different, like barbecue, salty, and some of them were dipped in chocolate. And of course, my photographer was like, you have to eat these. So I tasted one that was just salt, like a regular, I think it had like salt on it. And it honestly tasted like a sunflower seed. And then he made me have one of the crickets dipped in chocolate as well. So I can't believe I ate that. That's really the grossest thing I've ever eaten in my life. But in truth be told, it did not taste weird. It tasted like the chocolate, and it tasted just like a crispy sunflower seed. So that's my answer. I don't know if I'd recommend trying it, but it wasn't gross if you ever do see it and do want to try it. I know you guys have some good answers as well. Scan the QR code, send me those answers, and we want to shout you out a little bit later in the show. While you do that, let's send things over to get a check-in on our weather with Kathy. Hey, Kathy.
Hey, Jessica, you are more adventurous than I am, and I love chocolate, but I've never done the chocolate cricket thing. There are a lot of things, you know, fruits and vegetables, even donut holes. I mean, it's all good. Chocolate, that's a good day. It's also a good day. We're about to break our dry spell. It's been nearly 4 weeks since we've had rain, and this is our rainy season after all. We're nearly in the winter season, and we see some precipitation right up in Northern California. It is slowly sinking to the south, and we are going to get some rain. So we do have a little bit of a breeze. It's an offshore breeze. You can see there the flag, Old Glory, flapping in the wind. You also notice we're seeing some blue skies after a very gray start to the day. The wind is mainly out of the north-northwest. This is not the typical onshore flow of wind, but things are starting to change. Even the wind changes, because by tomorrow morning before sunrise, my goodness gracious, we'll start to see more of an onshore flow of wind, and the winds will strengthen up into the 20s, especially around Bodega Bay, Livermore, Concord, that area. There are raindrops about to fall across the Bay Area. Not much for today and tomorrow, especially in the North Bay, we'll see the most rain. But then we'll see a series of storms moving across the Bay Area as we head through the weekend and into Monday. So by the time we get to Monday, we could see some pretty good rainfall. The National Weather Service says maybe 5 inches in the coastal areas of Sonoma County, and maybe 1.5 inches to an inch or so across much of the rest of the Bay Area. This model is a lot more bullish, so we shall see. It's a little hard to tell the exact amount of rain, but we do have some lovely conditions today. Warmer numbers in the 50s in the city, 60s right along the beaches, 50s and 60s right along the peninsula, and we're seeing some beautiful conditions. But you'll see the 7-day forecast, it has raindrops in the forecast for today, tomorrow, maybe a chance on Thursday, but then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it looks to be pretty darn wet. Back to you, Jess.
Kathy, thank you so much for that update. Still to come here on Live in the Bay, TheaterWorks Silicon Valley brings the holidays to life on stage with Georgiana and Kitty, Christmas at Pemberley, a delightful sequel to Pride and Prejudice, full of charm, romance, and holiday cheer. And later, we're heading to the coast with Sunset Cantina, where you'll learn how to make festive tamales and batched margaritas perfect for your holiday gatherings, surfside vibes included. Can't wait for that. So much more to come here on Live in the Bay. Stay with us. The holiday holiday season isn't just about the gifts and gatherings. It's also the perfect time for charming stories and festive adventures on stage. Actresses Emily Ota and Kushi Beauchamp are here to share their experiences starring in Georgiana and Kitty Christmas at Pemberley, a holiday sequel to Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. Emily and Kushi, welcome to Live in the Bay.
Thank you so much.
Yes, let's chat a little bit about Jane Austen. It is her 250th birthday. You know, just how special is she in everything that she's contributed in the literary world and bringing that to the stage?
Absolutely. I mean, Jane Austen is one of the most iconic writers, and she gave us so many stories about female empowerment long before we had enough of those. So to get to pick up the mantle of those stories and tell what we think is the next chapter of them is incredibly special.
Yes, so cool. And it's so awesome that you get to do it in a holiday setting. So give me the overall view of what this one's about.
Yeah, so it focuses on two of the more minor characters in the original Pride and Prejudice story that Jane Austen wrote, and our wonderful playwrights, Lauren Gunderson and Margot Melkon, have taken that, and we've gone into like a little bit of the future a couple years after the ending events of Pride and Prejudice, and we focus on Kitty Bennet, who is one of the youngest of the Bennet sisters, and Georgiana Darcy, who is the sister of Mr. Darcy. And Georgiana is a very accomplished pianist, but she's a little bit of an introvert. She's a bit shy. She's had her heart broken before in the past, so she's a little wary of love. And then Kitty is her best friend. She is headstrong. She's energetic. She is an amazing person, and they're a great pair. They found each other. And Georgiana is coming to Pemberley to celebrate the holidays with her family, but she comes with a little bit of a secret that she's been corresponding with a gentleman for the better part of a year and forgot to mention it to her brother.
Ooh, okay.
So she tells her best friend, and it's kind of hijinks from there, and to see how it works out, you'll just have to come and see the show.
So much fun. And, you know, tell me a little bit more about your character, Kitty.
Sure, yeah. Kitty Bennet, it's been really fun to play her because we don't get a lot of her in the original novel. We mostly see her paired up with Lydia, who's the other youngest, and sort of tagging after Lydia. So this is really Kitty's first moment to be in the spotlight herself and have a little bit more room once her sisters have left the house to sort of discover who she is with the help of her friend. And so yeah, Kitty is a little bit independent and crazy and like so supportive, and because she is the last sister to get married, she has a little bit more freedom. So she can kind of forge her own path more than the other sisters were. So it frees her up to...
The younger sister always gets away with everything.
Exactly.
Every time.
Yeah, every time. I have a younger sister that's the baby of our family. I know that quite well. What do you hope that the audience takes away from this show?
I think definitely female friendship, sisterhood, and you don't have to be blood related in any way. The relationships that we have built with our co-stars, particularly the women in the cast, is so beautiful and wonderful. And I love when people come away from the show and they're like, I really believed this sisterhood, the relationships between all of you, and the support and the love and the care. And I think it's also really important, especially for both of Kitty and Georgiana, that they found themselves and they follow their own path. And instead of, you know, following exactly what society says women should do, they follow their hearts and their minds.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about the prep of getting into these roles and just maybe like the most special part to you about getting to play this on the stage.
Sure. I mean, you know, we're in rehearsals for 3 weeks and then we're up in front of an audience. So it's really, you got to get it all in really quick. And one of the most special parts for me personally is finally getting onto the stage after being in the rehearsal room for 3 weeks and then getting to go into the beautiful space that's been built for us by our technical team, who are just so incredible, and getting to see each other in our costumes for the first time and just sort of fangirl out over how beautiful everybody looks. And,
So many of our costumes were also built very specifically for this show. I think they did, what, 16 dresses that they built from scratch for us.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
which is
amazing.
And
Yeah,
they're stunning.
so you feel like you're playing dress up every night.
Totally.
Give me the run of show. Where can people come check you out?
Yes, we are at TheaterWorks Silicon Valley. We're at the Lucy Stern Theater in Palo Alto, and people can get tickets at theaterworks.org.
Okay, amazing. Well, thank you both so much for joining us and sharing all about it. I know that it is just going to be a holiday spectacular and so much fun for everyone to come and see, so we appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. To learn more about TheaterWorks Silicon Valley, head over to our website. That is liveinthebay.tv. Coming up, we'll show you how to make holiday gift giving easy and tech savvy when Comcast joins us to highlight the hottest phones, tablets, and wearables that are sure to wow your family this season. And as we head to break, you can still answer our question of the day. Scan the QR code there. We want to know what's the weirdest thing you've ever dipped into chocolate and eaten. Let us know, and your answer could be read a little bit later in the show. Don't go anywhere. Live in the Bay is coming right back. The holidays are officially here, and if tech is on your shopping list, we've got you covered. From smartphones and tablets to wearables everyone will love, Xfinity is making it easier than ever to find gifts that truly deliver this season. Joining us to share more is Comcast spokesperson, content creator, and mom of 3, Claudia Candelas, with some of the most must-have tech gifts. Claudia, thanks for being here at Live in the Bay.
Thanks, Jess. I'm so excited to be here to share these gift ideas. And as a content creator, I am creating content every single day, so I know how important it is to have the right technology. And when you pair these devices with Xfinity Internet and Xfinity Mobile, it really does give you the best experience.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm so glad you're here because, like I said, we are in the crunch time to the holidays. Christmas is almost here, so we need those last-minute gifts. They're going to make a big impact.
Yes.
Let's start with the phones. What did you bring us today?
Okay, so we have the Samsung Galaxy S25, which is a sleek, fast phone and takes beautiful photos even at night. And because of its smooth display, it's perfect for streaming and gaming. And the next phone, personally, this phone brings me back so many good memories. I don't know if you rocked one of these back in the day, but it's the Motorola Razr 2024.
Oh, yes, of course.
Who didn't have the pink one, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so this phone is coming back, and it has a modern twist because it still has that flip design, but it's sleek, it's compact, fits right in your pocket, yet it opens up into a stunning full-size display.
Okay, so those phones are definitely going to be an exciting gift to open.
They are very exciting. Phones are always such a good idea.
Yeah, yeah. I need a new phone at the moment as well, so I feel like somebody always needs a new phone.
Hopefully someone in your family is watching this.
Yes, exactly. Okay, but in addition to the phones, it's always all about the tablets as well. Tell me about this one that you brought today.
Yes, so the tablets are such a popular choice for parents, just for anyone. This one is the iPad Air, and it's a fantastic gift for students, professionals, or just anyone who loves entertainment in general. It's easy to use, it's fast, and when you pair it with Xfinity Internet, you're able to stream and do video calls at any moment.
Yeah, what you just said I love is it truly this is for every age group. So think about grandma, grandpa, they would love this, doing the video calls on there. Any, young professional, a young student, and then of course the little kids, they always need to be entertained.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. I have 3 little ones, so I know that those come in handy, especially during the holiday season when you're taking those long trips. And
absolutely.
It's such a must.
Yes, okay, so that would be a great gift.
Yep.
Another one that we are looking at is the wearables.
The wearables, yes. So those are also very popular. The first one is the Google Pixel Watch 3, which helps track your health and also has a really cool safety feature that calls for help in case of an emergency. May we never need that feature, but it's good to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the next one is the Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra, and that's definitely for our loved ones who are into fitness and live very active lifestyles because it has excellent fitness tracking and also a long battery life, which is always a plus.
Yeah, of course. And as the holidays are coming, next is New Year's. This is the time of year when people are thinking about their New Year's resolutions. They want to be a little bit more fit,
New year, new me type of thing.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly. So that would be a good one too for anyone that you know is going to really be paying attention to their fitness heading into the new year. Okay, without this tech or with this tech, what you need is the best technology. So you absolutely have to make sure that you're using this with Xfinity as well. Why is that just going to make everything better?
That's right, because these devices deserve the best connection. And I have to tell you, Xfinity internet is reliable, it's fast, perfect for you to do your video calls, your streaming, and your gaming if you're a gamer. And also with Xfinity Mobile, you can save money by combining your mobile plan with the internet at home. Plus, you get 5G nationwide and millions of hotspots, so you're always connected.
Okay, so fun. These are all amazing gifts. Claudia, thank you so much for joining us and sharing all about these. I know that these are going to make the holidays extra festive indeed for everyone.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you. All right, to learn more, head to Xfinity.com, and we'll also post on our website. Head to liveinthebay.tv. We'll link their information there. When we come back here on the show, the first trailer for Steven Spielberg's latest film, Disclosure Day. It's dropped and it's full of alien encounters, mysteries, and high-stakes action. We'll take a look at Emily Blunt and Josh O'Connor making contact with life beyond Earth. Don't go anywhere. Live in the Bay. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Live in the Bay. I am Jessica Wills. Still to come on the show, we're taking holiday entertaining to the next level with Sunset Cantina, showing us how to roll, fill, and serve 3 delicious tamale variations along with a festive margarita recipe. Can't wait for that. Plus, Miss Napa Milan joins us to talk about her journey with Make-A-Wish Greater Bay Area and how she's paying it forward to inspire other kids in the community. But first, let's see what you had to say about today's question of the day. Today we are asking, what's the weirdest thing you've ever tried dipped in chocolate? I had chocolate-covered grasshoppers. Sounds disgusting. It actually didn't taste that bad. But I want to get to your answer, so let's bring in our first viewer. Georgia from Emeryville said, it sounds weird to others, but delicious to me. A chocolate-covered caramel drizzled slice of key lime pie with bacon sprinkles. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of flavors, but if you say it's delicious, look, I'm not gonna argue with that. So I have to put that on a list maybe to try one day. Thank you so much, Georgia. The next one, Macy, thanks for watching from Richmond. Chocolate-covered crickets, it actually wasn't that bad. Yes, I agree. Same thing, it doesn't taste that bad. Weirdly enough, it's really what you're thinking while you're eating it that grosses you out. Macy, we are on the same page. Let's bring in our last viewer. Geisha from San Francisco, chocolate-covered deep-fried squid. Wow, that is another one. Yes, doesn't really sound like anything that I would want to try, but again, I know anything covered in chocolate really makes it taste good. So these are all great answers. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in today. We love to hear from you. This is a fun one, and every single day you can join in on our viewer voice. All you have to do is scan the QR code there, or you can go to our social media pages as well. We always post it there every single day, and we love to interact with all of you guys at home. It's one of our favorite parts of the show. All right, alien encounters, mysteries, and high-stakes action. Universal Pictures has released the first trailer for Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day. Starring Emily Blunt and Josh O'Connor, the film follows their characters as they uncover the truth about extraterrestrial, that's a difficult one for me today, life. Let's take a look.
If you found out we weren't alone, if someone showed you, proved it to you, would that frighten you?
Good morning, Kansas City. Let's take a look at today. Today is, today's...
People have a right to know the truth. It belongs to 7 billion people.
What is it?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. So I'm gonna show you.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world. All at once. People keep wondering,
encountering the unknown.
They're coming! They're coming!
They are starved for the truth.
Do you think there could be others?
Why would he make such a vast universe? Yet save it only for us?
Universal will release Disclosure Day in theaters on June 12th, 2026. Looks like a good one. All right, when we come back here on the show, Miss Napa joins us to talk about her incredible journey from Wish Kid to community ambassador, sharing how her experience with Make-A-Wish Greater Bay Area inspired her to give back and empower other children facing serious illness. Stay right there, live in the Bay. We'll be right back. Some dreams change lives, and today one of them did just that. Milan Alas, Miss Napa and Make-A-Wish Greater Bay Area alum, joins us to share her inspiring journey from Wish recipient to community ambassador and how she's using her platform to give back and empower other children facing serious illness. Milan, welcome to Live in the Bay.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, congratulations. You have just won, and you are Miss Napa County.
Yes, it is so exciting.
Yeah, I want to learn a little bit about the competition and just what that moment was like for you finding out that you won.
So I had no idea. I'm very new to this world. I grew up a tomboy and in and out of the hospital, so I never thought that I would do anything like this. And so there's an interview portion and an onstage question, which was kind of scary, and a health and fitness. And then there's also an evening gown. So winning was really surreal. I kind of like stepped out and was like, wow, like I didn't know, because it's a huge competition, and I now get to go compete in Miss California in June.
Yes, well, congratulations on that.
you.
We'll be cheering for you. Absolutely. Along with taking this position, you get to choose a community initiative, and you chose Make-A-Wish Greater Bay Area.
I did. That is my community service initiative. It's called The Power of a Wish, and it's hope in action, because I was a Wish kid, so it's really important to me to be putting that back into the world.
Yeah, and can you take me through your experience as a Wish kid and what exactly you wanted, and how it all happened?
Yes, so I grew up in a hospital. It was not very fun. I didn't really think that there was much to life outside of a hospital room, and so the doctors registered me for Make-A-Wish, and they thought I'd be a great fit. And I had no idea what to wish for, because you really truly have no concept of like life outside of a hospital room. And so then I was like, my parents my dad proposed to my mom on top of the Eiffel Tower, and I was like, I kind of want to go see that in person. So we went to Paris, and I got to go to Disneyland in Paris, and I had my brother ride Crush's coaster with me 23 times.
Oh my goodness, amazing. That is just so special, and that wish made a lasting impact on your life.
It really did. It changed my life. I got back home. I ended up graduating high school 2 years early, and then I ended up joining the youth board. So I got to help support with the fundraising, and now I'm on the Young Professional Advisory Council. So I'm going to be speaking at our upcoming comedy event in February at Cobb's Comedy Club.
Wow.
So it's super exciting.
Yeah, incredible. What do you hope to accomplish, taking this as your initiative as Miss Napa, and what do you want everyone else to learn from you, really highlighting them and using your platform to spotlight Make-A-Wish?
I really want people to know that Make-A-Wish is not a dying wish. It is providing hope for a lot of children, and I'm living proof of that. And I also really want to have Napa County raise $10,000. That's enough to grant one wish. I think that would be really cool to have that. And we're also recruiting for bilingual volunteers. As I like to say, hope shouldn't be lost in translation.
Yeah, absolutely. That's incredible. What is some of the biggest lessons that you have learned on the flip side? You have one experience being granted a wish, and now dedicating your time to make a wish and helping to make people's wishes come true. What have you really learned and taken from that?
I've learned how hope really does heal. That has been the biggest thing. It's a personal experience, but it's also something I get to see in my friends and because one of my friends and I, we started a podcast called The Wish Kids. So we get to interview all the volunteers and all those people. So it's really exciting to see how hope really does make a big impact.
Yeah, absolutely. Are there any stories that you can share that you were able to participate in recently as far as helping someone else's wish come true?
Not so much helping other people's wishes come true, but I did help produce the Wish Granter training videos videos. I got to direct that, which does contribute to a multitude of wishes. So that's really exciting to see.
Yeah. What is the biggest lesson that you've taken from competing in Miss Napa? And you're just starting. You have a year ahead where you're going to get to be involved in so many different opportunities and make an impact in so many ways. What are you most looking forward to?
I'm most looking forward to being myself. I think that's the best thing so far, is that I get to be myself and I get to share the power of a wish with everyone else. So, yeah.
Okay, how can people help you reach your goal? You have a goal of raising $10,000 this coming year to help another wish come true for someone. How can people help with that?
You can follow me on social media at Miss Napa County, and I have a link in the bio which is called The Power of a Wish, and people can donate there. And you can always donate to Make-A-Wish Foundation by going to wish.org/Greater Bay. And then we also have a Cobb's Comedy Club event coming up in February that people can attend.
Okay, so they can follow you and learn all about everything that will be coming up. Miss California competition will be when?
In June.
In June.
Yes.
Okay, we'll be watching to see what happens and wishing you all the best of luck.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. To learn more about Make-A-Wish Greater Bay Area, head to liveinthebay.tv. We will post the information there so that you can get those details. After the break, we're heading to Sunset Cantina. They're going to walk us through their secret to perfect holiday tamales. From filling to rolling, we're getting the breakdown for a delicious holiday. Can't wait for that. And as we head to break, here's a look at what you can catch tonight right here on KRON4. Stay right there. Live in the Bay is coming right back. The flavors of Mexico are heading straight to the Bay, and we're getting an inside look at how to bring that vibrant cuisine to your own holiday table. Colin O'Malley, owner of Sunset Cantina, and Chef Juan join me here in studio to demonstrate the famous holiday tamales. Colin and Chef Juan, happy holidays.
Happy holidays. How's it going?
I am so excited for this.
Well, thank you for having us.
Before we dive into the tamales, let's talk a little bit about Sunset Cantina. Yeah, give me an overall view of what you guys are about.
So it's a coastal cantina out by Ocean Beach. It's a great little tight-knit community out there, and there was a need for some extra restaurants out there. So we came together and we bring some vibrant Mexican flavors, from all over the country of Mexico. So yeah, it's amazing out there. It's fun.
All right. Well, I know that making tamales is really labor intensive, so I'm going to have us dive in to do this right now, and we can kind of talk as we would, just like we were sitting in the kitchen doing this at home, right?
Yes, indeed.
All right, Juan, tell me about your tamale traditions, kind of why we get prepped to start this. What are we doing?
Well, we're gonna make our tamales rojos. The puerco rojo.
Okay.
So this is how we start. We make our masa. We do our masa cantina. We add our ingredients like baking powder, baking soda, lard, and then we make the puerco rojo.
You make the masa right at home, like homemade, right at Sunset Cantina.
It's key to note that our masa is, the corn is GMO as well, so that's really important to us. And we use fresh ingredients and always local when available as well. So,
okay, perfect. And then the meat has a little bit of red chili sauce with it. And then, all right, Chef Juan, let's build it. Should we have, tell me how to do it.
So we get like a corn husks in here.
Yep, so this is the corn husk. This is going to be the outer part.
Yep. And then we get some of the masa. We get it right.
And just a big scoop?
A big scoop.
Okay. More scoops. All right. My mom's going to be really happy that you guys are teaching me this, because she's always the one that does all the work, and then I just get to go home and enjoy it all. So
that's right.
Well, that's the best part about tamales is it's family, it's celebrations, it's getting everybody together. There's usually like 20, 30 people assembling these tamales together, and
it's a whole assembly line, right?
Big time,
So what you do is just spread the masa. I like to do it this way. I don't like the masa to be too dry,
Yeah.
So I like a little wet. So
a lot of masa?
This way. Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little more.
A little bit more?
Good, though.
All right, and then?
Then we get our pork.
Okay. So then you get the pork, that whole amount?
Yeah, you can do like half.
Half, okay.
Yep. Put it right in the middle.
All right. Ooh, okay.
There you go.
And then we fold it.
Is there a special way that you have to fold it?
I just go like this.
Okay.
Fold this side first.
So you kind of want to make sure that you're getting like the meat and the masa and it's all covered in there, right?
Then,
okay.
Yeah, fold it to the left.
Okay.
And then go over.
Left and then right.
Just keep holding.
Yep.
Press it with your hands.
Okay.
So you get all the masa.
Masa up to the top?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
And then we just, right here.
All right.
And then we get another one, and let's do this all over again.
And do it all over again. All right, there's my finish. I probably needed to push that up, but how did I do for this first
It looks
one?
beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, good.
You know, fun fact about tamale, it's over 10,000 years old. So it's been being made pretty much the same way since then, except for the add of aceite or lard or what have you.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's the perfectly portable, eco-friendly snack pack. So.
Okay, and so this is just one, because you guys can do you guys have a variation of tamales.
Yes, we do.
What are some of the other ones that you have?
Chicken tamales, and we have rajas.
Oh, what's rajas?
Rajas is just poblanos and cheese.
That's my favorite
really good.
That's my favorite one.
The
It is
cheese.
my favorite one, yes, indeed.
We're just hoping to keep this tradition going for our kids, you know.
Yeah.
It's a great tradition.
Absolutely. How did you learn to make tamales? Because this is usually passed down generation by generation. How did you learn?
Well, I used to eat it with my grandma, you know. She was the best for the tamales. And then here in the city, you know, I've been eating tamales all over the city and tried different recipes. And for us, this seems to be working just fine for us.
Yeah, you guys have mastered the most delicious recipe.
Well, the thing about what we do is I prefer my tamales to be light and fluffy, so they kind of fall apart and stuff, very moist and such, you know. So give it a shot. There's one right there. If you have time to open it up, give it a shot.
TV magic. Usually we had to put these in, and how long would they cook for?
For an hour, 15 minutes. It depends how many you make. So what you do, just...
Okay, so an hour 15. That's a pretty quick
Yeah, it depends how many you make, you know.
Ooh, it's nice and warm. I can feel it.
This is the pork tamal. This is the chicken tamal.
I'm going to put that there. Oh, okay, look at that. Okay, and you have the chicken.
Yep. And we have salsa verde, salsa roja, and salsa macha.
Wow.
The macha is one of the best sauces.
Okay, so am I supposed to put some of the salsa on top of that as well?
I like the green.
The green, okay. The green with the red.
And some of the macha, yeah.
Is this one really spicy?
A little bit.
I gotta ask.
This one's a little more, but it's really good.
All right, as long as it's not too spicy.
Ooh, be careful, be careful.
I know. Are you warning me? It's gonna be
I'm
too
warning
spicy?
you, yes,
All right, I'm gonna take a bite of this.
That one's got a little habanero in it, I think, right?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna take a bite and then describe the flavors of this one while I taste it.
Well, it's supposed to get a little bit of the heat, you know, some of the vegetables, the tomatoes and the chilies, you know, and then the tamal should be fluffy, juicy, and not so dry, you know.
All of that. Really, the masa, you're so right. The fluffy masa is everything. This has that. The beef is seasoned perfectly. Wait, was this pork or beef?
Pork.
Pork, okay. The pork, it's so good I thought it was beef. The pork is seasoned perfectly, not too spicy. Wow, this is so delicious. Okay, and then you have a green...
chicken, green chicken.
Should I try this one as well?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, so while I take a bite of this...
And that one, maybe the salsa verde will go.
The salsa verde.
Yeah, the verde is really good on that.
I love a salsa verde too. So we'll throw that on there. Okay, and then describe the flavors of this one. The chicken, the chile, green chili.
You should get a lot of flavors of the peppers, tomatillos, cilantro, and the masa, which is amazing, I think, you know.
So good.
Wow, these are so good. Yes, these are delicious. The salsas are fantastic. How can people come and check these out and order them from you guys for the holidays?
We're at 3414 Judah Street in the Outer Sunset. That's at 39th Avenue. So it's close to the beach. We got great views, great sunsets, obviously, being in the sunset. So we have outdoor seating. We got a patio out front. We've got a little boat out front. Excuse me, a patio out back and a boat out front. We're family friendly.
You guys are doing some special things for the holidays.
Indeed. So tamales is part of that, right? Yes, indeed.
And we did some sweet tamales too.
Yeah, sweet. Oh, yeah. So I got your sweet tamale as well, which are very special in the family.
Perfect.
Doing the pineapple and cinnamon raisin. They're delicious.
I'm going to try that one in the break for sure. Colin and Chef Juan, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you guys. Happy holidays. These were delicious.
Thank you so much for having us.
Have a good one, guys. See you down at Cantina.
To learn more about Sunset Cantina, we will post it on our website. Head to liveinthebay.tv. Stay right here. After the break, we'll have a look at what's coming up tomorrow on the show. But first, here's what you can catch tonight right here on KRON4. Live in the Bay is coming right back. That does it for us today. If you missed anything, you can go to our website, liveinthebay.tv. Thank you so much to all of our guests who joined us today. Have a great afternoon, everyone. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.